The sheriff walked into the jail in complete despair, locked the cell behind him, and threw away the key. The reason? He wanted to die, so he could be with his late wife. On the screen before him lay a body in a hazmat suit. It was his wife, Ellie. A fellow officer tried to stop him from saying those words, but it was too late. That one sentence was all it took to make the sheriff a condemned man. In the future, environmental pollution had gotten so bad that all of humanity was forced to live in underground bunkers. There was one absolute rule. Anyone who spoke about going outside would be immediately exiled and executed in front of everyone in the toxic world above. But one day, Ellie chose to go outside voluntarily. She and a friend had uncovered a hidden video showing that the outside world wasn't polluted at all. It was lush, green, and full of life. But no matter how hard Ellie tried to explain, no one believed her. So, right in front of everyone, she spoke the forbidden words.
I want to go out!
Even though her husband was the sheriff, he couldn't stop what happened next. He could only watch helplessly as Ellie was sent to the surface, praying that everything she said was true. But under everyone's watchful eyes, she collapsed and died in what was believed to be the poisonous air. The entire scene was witnessed by her friend, John. John had also seen the green world in the footage and suspected Ellie's death wasn't what it seemed. But before he could uncover the truth, he mysteriously ended up dead. That's when the sheriff realized something was very wrong. He began to suspect John's murder was connected to Ellie's departure. Determined to learn more, he found John's girlfriend Julie, hoping she could provide a clue. Instead, she led him to a restricted zone. Entering it meant severe punishment. But the sheriff was willing to risk everything to discover what Ellie had seen before she died, so he followed Julie inside. Julie pulled up a fishing line and retrieved a cloth bag. Inside were a hard drive and an instruction manual. When the sheriff looked at the handwriting on the paper, he froze. It was Ellie's. He decided to take both items back for further investigation and promised Julie he'd share anything he uncovered. But before Julie ever got the information, the sheriff was found guilty of breaking the rules. He was sentenced to exile under the supervision of the mayor and fellow officers. He was suited up in a special hazmat suit and led to the surface. In front of everyone, the sheriff boldly stepped outside, but the moment he did, he was stunned. The world wasn't toxic at all. It was paradise. He rushed to wipe the camera lens, hoping the bunker residents could finally see the truth. But what he didn't know was, through their eyes, the outside still looked like a lifeless wasteland.